Hello families, ready for some fun learning? Today we're exploring the world of coupons. Ever wonder why people create and use them? Let's dive right in. You might have seen your parents or grandparents clipping coupons from the newspaper, or maybe you've seen a pop-up on a website offering a discount code. These are all examples of coupons, but what exactly are they? Simply put, a coupon is a ticket or document that can be exchanged for a financial discount or rebate when purchasing a product. Now, why would anyone give away these magical tickets that save us money? Well, companies create coupons as a way of advertising. They hope that by offering you a small discount, they can get you to try their product. If you like it, you might continue to buy it even without a coupon. For example, imagine you're at the grocery store. You see a coupon for a brand of cereal you've never tried before. It's $2 off. You decide to give it a go. The next time you're at the store, you remember how much you enjoyed that cereal and buy it again, even without a coupon. That's a win for the company. But it's not just the companies that benefit. Coupons can help us save money too, especially if we use them wisely. If you have a coupon for something you were planning to buy anyways, that's instant savings. And online, there are plenty of promo codes that can help you save on everything from clothing to electronics to vacations. So you see, coupons are like a game. Companies use them to attract new customers, and we use them to save money. And when we all play the game well, everyone wins. So the next time you come across a coupon, remember it's magic. It's not just a piece of paper or a string of numbers and letters. It's a ticket to savings and a tool companies use to introduce us to their products. So, coupons are a win-win for everyone. People save money and companies attract more customers. Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered why there are different types of clouds and how they form? Well, clouds are like the sky's fluffy storytellers. They can tell us about the weather, the atmosphere, and even the time of day. But how exactly do they come to be? Let's delve into the magical world of clouds. Imagine a big, invisible bucket of water in the sky. This bucket is filled with tiny water droplets or ice crystals so small that they float in the air. When these tiny droplets or crystals come together, they form what we call a cloud. This process is called condensation. It's like when you see water droplets form on the outside of a cold drink. That's condensation in action. Now let's meet some of the different types of clouds. First up, we have the cumulus clouds. These are the big, puffy white clouds that look like giant cotton balls or popcorn in the sky. They're usually seen on bright, sunny days and can climb to great heights. But did you know, if they grow too tall, they can turn into thunderclouds? Yep, those are the ones that bring rain, thunder, and lightning. Next, we have the stratus clouds. These are the low-lying, flat, and gray clouds that often cover the entire sky like a blanket. They're the ones that can make the day seem a bit gloomy. But don't worry, they usually bring light rain or drizzle, not heavy downpours. Lastly, meet the cirrus clouds. These are the high-flying, thin, and wispy clouds that look like they've been painted onto the sky with a feather brush. They're made almost entirely of ice crystals because they're so high up where the air is freezing cold. Cirrus clouds often indicate fair weather, but if they start to multiply and cover the sky, they could be a sign that a weather change is on its way. The weather plays a big role in cloud formation. When the air is warm, it can hold more water vapor, which can lead to the formation of more clouds. On the other hand, when the air is cold, it can't hold as much water vapor, so fewer clouds form. That's why you often see more clouds in the sky during the warmer months of the year. So next time you look up at the sky, see if you can spot the different types of clouds. They're nature's artwork in the sky. Each cloud has a story to tell, from the towering cumulus clouds to the cozy stratus clouds and the elegant cirrus clouds. They're more than just pretty sights. They're storytellers, weather forecasters, and a vital part of our planet's weather system. Did you know that every culture has its own unique storytelling traditions? But why do we tell stories? Storytelling, my friends, is an age-old tradition, a magical way through which we can travel to different times and different worlds, all while sitting in our cozy little corners. It is a powerful tool used by cultures all around the globe to pass on their history, traditions, and values from one generation to the next. Imagine a world without stories. There would be no fairy tales to spark our imagination, no legends to learn from, no myths to ponder upon. Stories in their essence are bridges connecting the past, present, and future. They are like secret keys that open the doors to understanding our ancestors, our culture, and our roots. But the magic of storytelling doesn't stop there. Stories are also teachers in disguise. Through their vibrant characters and gripping plots, they teach us about courage, kindness, love, and friendship. They show us the consequences of greed, envy, and hatred. In short, stories are life's lessons wrapped in the cloak of entertainment. Take, for example, the ancient Greek myths. These tales of gods, goddesses, and heroic adventures not only fascinate us with their drama and excitement, but they also convey important moral lessons. The story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun despite his father's warnings, teaches us about the dangers of overconfidence and disobedience. Or consider the folktales from Africa, brimming with wisdom and humor. One popular tale tells the story of Anansi, a clever spider who often uses his wit to overcome challenges. Through Anansi's adventures, children learn that intelligence and creativity can be just as powerful as physical strength. Then there are the enchanting tales from India, full of vibrant colors, rich music, and fascinating characters. The Epic of Ramayana, for instance, is a tale of good versus evil, where Lord Rama, the hero, goes on a quest to rescue his wife from the demon king Ravana. This epic not only entertains, but also instills values like loyalty, bravery, and righteousness. In essence, storytelling is a celebration of humanity's shared experiences and emotions. It's a universal language that transcends borders and time, connecting us all through the power of imagination. It allows us to understand and empathize with others, even if they live in a different corner of the world or belong to a different era. From the campfires of our ancestors to the digital platforms of today, stories continue to inspire, educate, and entertain us. They are a testament to our creativity, our wisdom, and our innate love for narratives. So storytelling is a beautiful way of sharing knowledge, wisdom, and entertainment. It's a tradition that connects us all. The ocean is a vast, mysterious place. Have you ever wondered why scientists study its currents and how they impact marine life? Dive in with me as we explore the fascinating world of ocean currents. Ocean currents are like massive, unseen rivers flowing within the ocean. They are driven by a complex interplay of temperature differences, wind, the rotation of the Earth, and even the shape of the ocean floor. These currents are not just aimless wanderers. They have a profound effect on our climate. By moving warm water from the equator toward the poles and cold water back down towards the equator, they help distribute heat around the Earth. This is vital because it helps to balance the Earth's temperature, making sure no place gets too hot or too cold. But the dance of the ocean currents does more than just regulate our climate. They also play a starring role in the life of the ocean's inhabitants. Marine life, from the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, rely on these currents for survival. For instance, plankton, the base of the ocean food web, are carried by currents to different parts of the ocean. This buffet on the move attracts all sorts of creatures, from small fish to giant whales, creating a diverse and bustling marine life community. Ocean currents also act as highways for larger marine animals. Sea turtles, for example, use these currents to travel long distances for feeding and nesting. Dolphins and whales often ride along these invisible pathways too, covering vast distances with less effort. Furthermore, these currents also play a significant role in the life cycle of many fish species. Fish eggs and larvae are often carried by currents to different areas where they grow into adults. Once mature, these fish will often return to their birthplace, guided by the same currents that once carried them away. But ocean currents are not just for the marine life. They also affect us, humans. They influence our weather, determine our fishing industries, and even play a role in navigation and shipping. To understand these currents, scientists use a variety of tools from buoys to satellites. They track how currents move, change, and interact with the climate. This knowledge helps us predict weather patterns, protect marine life, and even mitigate the effects of climate change. In essence, ocean currents are like the Earth's circulatory system. They move heat, nutrients, and life around our planet, making sure everything is in balance. And just like our bodies would struggle without our circulatory system, Earth would be a very different place without these currents. So, ocean currents play a crucial role in our climate and the life of the ocean. They're like the Earth's circulatory system. Bees are small but mighty creatures. But have you ever wondered why scientists study their behavior and how they help pollinate flowers? Let's start with a basic understanding of what pollination is. Simply put, pollination is the transfer of pollen from the male parts of a flower to the female parts. This is a crucial step in the life cycle of many plants, leading to the creation of new seeds that will grow into new plants. Now let's imagine a bee buzzing towards a vibrant, sweet-smelling flower. As the bee lands on the flower to collect nectar, pollen grains stick to the bee's furry body. When the bee visits the next flower, some of this pollen rubs off onto the female parts of the flower. Voila! That's pollination, and it's a vital process that helps plants reproduce. But why bees? Can't other insects do the job? Well, bees are exceptional pollinators. They have specially adapted bodies and behaviors that make them super efficient at this task. For example, they have a fuzzy body that easily collects pollen, and unlike some other insects, they actively seek out flowers. Now, this is where scientists come in. They're fascinated by these buzzing wonders and dedicated to understanding their behaviors. After all, bees don't just help flowers reproduce, they also play a significant role in the health of our entire ecosystem. By helping plants reproduce, bees contribute to the growth of fruits, vegetables, and nuts that many animals, including humans, rely on for food. Scientists study bees in various ways. Some might tag a bee with a tiny tracker, a bit like a mini backpack to monitor its movements. Others might observe bees in their natural habitats, taking notes of their behaviors. They also study bees in laboratories where they can control the environment and better understand specific aspects of bee behavior. Through their studies, scientists are discovering just how vital bees are to our planet. They've learned that bees help pollinate around 70 out of the top 100 crop species that feed 90% of the world. That's a big job for such small creatures. But bees are facing challenges. Changes in land use, exposure to pesticides, and climate change are all threats to bee populations. Scientists are working hard to understand these threats and find ways to help bees. Their research is crucial for ensuring that bees can continue their important work. So, bees are not just buzzing around, they're hard at work, helping flowers bloom and playing a crucial role in our ecosystem. As we learn more about these small but mighty creatures, we can better appreciate their contributions and work to protect them. After all, without bees, our world would be a much less colorful and bountiful place. So, bees are not just buzzing around, they're hard at work, helping flowers bloom and playing a crucial role in our ecosystem. Wow! We've journeyed through some fascinating topics today. We began with the magic of coupons, seeing how they help us save money and why businesses love them too. Then, we soared high into the sky, exploring the different types of clouds and how they form. Next, we dived into the power of storytelling, witnessing how different cultures use stories to pass on wisdom and traditions. From there, we plunged deep into the ocean, understanding why scientists study the movement of currents and their impact on marine life. Lastly, we buzzed around with bees, appreciating their busy lives and crucial role in pollination. These are just tiny pebbles in the vast ocean of knowledge, my friends. Remember, the world is full of amazing things to learn and discover. So, let's keep that curiosity alive and continue this journey of learning together. Remember, every day is a chance to learn something new. Good night, families. Sweet dreams filled with adventures and discoveries.